Alright, are we good? Can anyone hear? Type in chat if anyone can hear. I think we fixed the issue. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I think we got it. Yeah, I think we have it. Okay, they're still not doing the ball pot thing yet. But yeah, I wondered what the groups are gonna be. I have a feeling that we're gonna get some very interesting results, to be honest. Like, we're gonna get some surprises, some teams that we probably will not expect, but that is the wonders of these group draws. There's elements of surprise and just hope and really and all the positive things, whatever's. Alright, we may be moving on to the groups now. If deputy. Alright. When they pulled the balls out, I'll tell you. No, not like that. I'll tell you who's in each group. They haven't. Not like they're not doing much right now. Come on, who's in the groups? Where are the groups? What are the groups? We all need to know. We're dying to know. Me and 64,000 other people. Oh my god. We had like technical difficulties for like the first 10 minutes. But I think we've got it now. I think we are sorted. Honestly. If anything doesn't work, it doesn't work. We just have to go with it. What's he doing? Nothing. Ooh. Right, here are the teams. Right, so pot 1 is West Ham, Liverpool, Roma, Ajax, Villarreal, Leverkusen, Atalanta and Rangers. Pot 2 is Sporting, Slava Praha, Rennes, Olympiacos, Betis, LSK, Marseille and some other team I've never heard of. Pot 3 is Molde, Brighton, Sheriff Tiraspol, Union Saints, it's a Belgium team, Freiburg, Sparta Praha, there's 2, Maccabi Haifa and Sturm Graz. Pot 4 is Toulouse, Athens, TSC Bakatopolo, Servette. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a field day trying to pronounce this. Panathinaikos, some Greek team. Raikal Rzeszowa, Poland. Limassol and Häcken in Sweden. I've probably butchered at least 75% of those, but you know. So I've just read out all the teams, and now we get to see who goes in what group. Alright, 2 balls. I've got no idea. It's gonna be 4 teams from pot 1. It's currently 3 teams from pot 1 at a minute, but it's gonna be 4 teams from pot 1. Alright, so just sorting them all out now. So we have 4 teams in each. Same as Champions League yesterday. So we have 2... Oh, that one. Okay. Are they gonna show us a group, or are they just gonna keep... Oh. I might be onto groups here. See what groups we got. So this is pot 1. So there's West Ham, Liverpool, Roma, as I've previously mentioned. So if you don't, I mean, you all probably know how this works, but you can't have 2 teams of the same nationality or league. So for instance, we can't be drawn with West Ham, and I don't think there's another English team in here. But yeah, but we can't have West Ham in this one. Right, West Ham have been drawn. Winners of obviously the Europa Conference League last season. They've had a very good start to this season. Wins against Chelsea and Brighton. Shocking. West Ham have been drawn with... I cannot see because the quality is fallen. Oh dear. Need to quality. So I don't quite know what has happened there. I know I've messed up. Adverts, man. Adverts. I'll find out who West Ham have been drawn with now. Right, West Ham have been drawn with who is it? AFC Ajax from the Netherlands. So pot one currently consists of West Ham. Sorry, not pot one. Group A consists of West Ham and Ajax. Oh no, Ajax is in Group B. Ignore what I said. Rangers. Obviously lost the Europa League to Frankfurt. On penalties as well. Right, so West Ham, Ajax. Ooh. Liverpool have been drawn. Right, let's see. I've skipped ahead to the live stream so you can see what's happening currently. He's got a ball in his hand. Olympiacos, which group is that going in then? Right, they join West Ham. Who joins Ajax in Group B, do we think?
What?
Who do you think would join Ajax in Group B?
Dunno.
Could be anybody. Marseille join Ajax in Group B. So it's West Ham and Olympiacos in Group A. Ajax and Marseille in Group B. As of now. All teams haven't been drawn yet. Ooh, Real Betis. Who are they going with? Real Betis and Rangers. Makes an interesting group. Sporting CP. Obviously doing well in our league. Sporting and Atalanta make Group C. Some very exciting stuff. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Lask from Austria. I wonder which group they're going in. Who do we think? Oh. Been drawn with Liverpool in Group E. Who else? Stade Rennes. Easy group so far. I like. Stade Rennes go with Villarreal in Group F. Right, we have some more left. Who's that? Slavia Praha of Czech. Czechoslovakia. Or Czech Republic. One of those. They're with Roma in Group G. Next ball. Who's that? That random Azerbaijan team. No offence. They're with Bayer Leverkusen. Ajax, Marseille in Group B, what do we think? I reckon it's going to be very interesting. Right, the rest of the parts are to be drawn. And that is Molde, Brighton, Sheriff, and all the others I've probably mentioned. Who's going to be drawn first? Who do we think? Freiburg. Freiburg have been drawn. Freiburg have been drawn. And they go with West Ham and Olympiacos in Group A. Brighton look to be joining Ajax and Marseille in Group B. Brighton have obviously qualified for European football last season for the very first time. Just proves how good of a squad they have. Sparta Prague. They have a good mix of both old and young players. Rangers and Real Betis. That's an interesting group. What team? Ooh. Union SG of Belgium. And they go with Liverpool and Lask of Austria. Easy group, that. Easy group. I like this group already. Going into this, I was worried because I thought we were going to end up with a group of death. Maccabi, half of Israel, knocked out of Champions League last season. There were Villarreal and Stade Rennais of France. Ha ha. You know. Who's that? Sturm Graz. Another Austrian team. So there's now 2 Austrian teams in this competition so far. They go with Atalanta and Sporting CP as of now. Is that Sheriff Tiraspol? A very familiar name. And they go with Roma and Slavia Praha. That's going to be another interesting group, I reckon. Molde. They join Group H along with Bayer Leverkusen and Karabakh of Azerbaijan. Some very interesting groups so far. didn't mean to do that. Right, part 4 is Toulouse, Athens, Basketball, Servette, Panathinaikos, some Polish team, and the others I cannot pronounce. Probably no. Right, this guy's hand in a bowl. Picks out a ball. Untwists. See what I get. I'm happy with our group so far. Seems to be... It's a very easy group, I'd say. That Polish team. They go with West Ham, Olympiacos and Freiburg. So West Ham have got a pretty easy group already. Looking at this. Pretty easy group, I would say. Who's Group B? AEK Athens of Greece. They join Ajax, Marseille and Brighton. Interesting group. Personally,
Emily's calling me. Do you want me to go in my room?
sorry about that. Rangers, Real Betis, Sparta Praha and RS Limassol. Or whatever. One of them. Raku. Polish team. I reckon. Who do we think are gonna join? Group D with Atalanta, Sturm Graz and Sporting. I feel that's a very interesting group. It's a very interesting group, I say. Toulouse of France, Toulouse FC. They join Group E with Liverpool, Lask and Union SG. Easy group part. Thank you, UEFA. Ooh, interesting. Panathinaikos. Who do we think? They join Villarreal, Stade Rennais and Maccabi Haifa of Israel. They're not Israel, but Maccabi Haifa is. The rest are Spanish, French. Just to avoid any confusion. Servette of Switzerland, I believe. Switzerland. Excuse me. Group G. With Roma, Slav Praha and... excuse me again. Sheriff Tiraspol. Just to check, can anyone hear? Point in chat if you can hear. AEK Athens join... I know Hacken join Group H with Leverkusen, Karabakh and Molde. Sorry about that. Right, the Europa League group stages are done. So, in case you missed it, I'm going to go through old groups now. So Group A is as follows: West Ham, Olympiacos, Freiburg and Basketball. Group B is Ajax, Marseille, Brighton and Athens. Group C is Rangers, Real Betis, Sparta Praha and AS Limassol. Group D is Atalanta, Sporting, Sturm Graz and Rako Chester. That Polish team I cannot pronounce. So that's groups A to D currently being shown on screen. Yep, Rangers fans, pack your sun cream. Spain is very hot. I can't imagine Prague will be any better. Prague will probably be a lot colder, to be honest. Right, Group E is Liverpool, Lask, Union SG and Toulouse. Group F is Villarreal, Stade Rennais, Maccabi Haifa and Panathinaikos of Greece. Group G is Roma, Slav Praha, Sheriff Tiraspol and Servette. Group H is Bayer Leverkusen, Karabakh, Molde and BK Häcken of Sweden, I believe. So, am I happy with current group? I'd say, yeah, I would say that our group is good. I mean, it's easy teams. I reckon they will produce some very interesting matches, to say the least. And I can't wait to see who's going to top each group. As a matter of fact, we'll do some predictions whilst we're here. I reckon we should all predict who's going to top each group. So let's start at Group A. West Ham, Olympiacos, Freiburg and Baku. I don't think West Ham will top. I reckon they'll come second behind Freiburg. Or maybe the other way around. Yeah, I'm going to say they... I mean, with Norfolk, they might top their group. Group B is Ajax, Marseille, Brighton and Athens. I reckon it'll be Marseille, Brighton, Ajax and Athens. Group C, now this is where it gets interesting. That consists of Rangers, Real Betis, Sparta Praha and AS Limassol. I think Real Betis are a pretty strong side, so I'm going to say that they top their group. And Group D is Atalanta, Sporting, Sturm Graz and that Polish team. I think Sporting will top their group, because as I just mentioned, they are they're a pretty strong side. Yeah, so these are just my opinions. Right, Group E consists of Liverpool, Lask, Union SG and Toulouse. I reckon Liverpool are gonna top their group easily. Group F is Villarreal, Stade Rennais, Maccabi Haifa and Panathinaikos. So I reckon it's a close tie in that group between Villarreal and Stade Rennais, as both are very strong teams. in their respective leagues. Group G is Roma, Slavia Praha, Shakhtar Sport and Servette. I think Roma are going to top their group. They're a very, very strong side. What else? They've done well to get to the final last season. This just gives them another opportunity to basically show all the other teams what they're made of, I think. And yeah. Group H is Bayer Leverkusen, Karabakh, Molde and Hecken. I reckon Bayer Leverkusen are going to top their group. I mean, these are just my opinions, so feel free to argue if you want, but I'm just saying what I think. Well, that's the end of the live stream. So, opinions on the groups. Well, I feel as if they are actually all, pretty decent groups. I'm happy with ours, to be honest. I feel as if we've been given a fairly easy group. Now, I may be wrong, but I mean, we just have to wait and see, because you never know. Could be some teams that pull some surprises, could shock people. Oh, okay, we're fine. Sorry about that. I accidentally pressed the button. So sorry, people. But yeah, as I was saying, there's gonna be some teams that will surprise people. I don't know. I feel as if it was a very interesting draw, to be fair. I feel as if, I've already said all the things that are on my mind, and now I'm just trying to think of something else to say. Yeah, sorry to those that seen a black screen for a moment, because I accidentally pressed something, but we seem to be okay as of now. I just put a message in chat, see if anyone can hear. I mean, we won't know until, it could be. This is my first time streaming, so obviously things are bound to go wrong, mean, things have gone wrong pretty much, but yeah. I'm trying to find something to talk about to fill up time, because I don't want to end too early. Yeah. What else? I don't know. I feel was it? I don't know. It's hard to talk about things at the moment when there's not that much to talk about in the first place. As a matter of fact, I have something to show you. For people that don't know, I have my own. I have a SoundCloud page right here. Name is Fresh Beats, and I'd appreciate if you could go and follow. I've got loads of things planned. Sorry, I know this isn't meant to be about the Europa League, but I feel as if we've gone a bit off topic here. I mean, it's hard because you want to keep the stream going for as long as you possibly can. So it's just hard trying to find things to talk about, pretty much. So I might just sit here and just talk, probably just vent, rant, I don't know. Just anything. Yeah. I mean, we could talk about transfers. If we could talk about anything football related. Transfer wise, I feel like clubs are bringing in pretty decent players, and I feel like those players are gonna develop well and, you know, try and constantly make themselves the best they can be. And it's a shame that some of the world class players are going to, you know, like Saudi clubs. Like, for instance, who's that Chelsea centre back that's just been sold? Koulibaly has been sold for like 17 million. But personally, I believe that he's worth more than that. In my opinion, I think for a player of his, of his expertise and caliber, I believe that he's definitely worth more than what he's been sold for. Because I think that the price tag they've sold him for, I just see that as mainly insulting. Like, I mean, it's up to the club to decide how much they sold him for, but I just find that insulting. That a player like him is being sold for that amount of money. To be honest, I thought they'd try and sell them for a lot more. I mean, it's not up to me to decide. Hold on, I'm just changing the title. There we go. There we go. Alright. So I've just had to change the title because the Europa League draw's obviously finished. There we go. Alright. So I've just had to change the title because... Oh, I think there's a delay. So I'm viewing this stream in a web browser currently just to see if anything's up. Seems to be good so far. Oh, I think there's a delay. I'm gonna start Q&A. What do we think of the UEFA Europa League group draws? Let's start Q&A. Right, Q&A. What do we think of the Europa League group draws? Feel free to answer if you want. I mean, you don't have to. I just put it there for viewer engagement. But I wanna get your opinions on it, because I thought it was good personally, as I've probably already said about 1,000 times. Yeah, sorry if you could hear any echoes or anything. I was just viewing the stream in a web browser to see if anything was up, but no, it seems to be okay. Yeah. So it's I'm not going to get rid of it because I want to give people enough time to answer the question. I should really change that. Hold on. I'm going to change it. I'm changing the Q&A. Answer the question. I should really change that. Alright. New question. What did we think of the UEFA Europa League group draw? Alright. New question. What did we think of... Right, new Q&A is live. What did we think of the UEFA Europa League draws? Sorry, I had to change a word and makes more sense now, because it's a... Yeah. So it's what did we think of the UEFA Europa League group draws? And same again, I want to get your opinions. So feel free to answer it. Yeah. I'm not going to end it there because be too short. But yeah, I reckon it's been a good stream so far. Obviously. Oh my god, I don't think Can anyone on YouTube hear? Are we having audio issues? I don't know if anyone can hear. There's nobody even here. Who am I asking that to? Goodness. That's crazy. I don't know if anyone can hear. Hello, can we hear? What's it pick? Oh, it's picking up outside, I think. But can anyone hear this stream? I don't know if anyone can. Let me just see if anyone can hear. Hello, can we hear? What's it pick? Oh, it's picking up outside, I think. Yeah, no, I think we can hear. But can anyone hear this stream? I think so. I don't know if anyone can. I'm hoping we can hear. I mean, it'd be a shame if we've done this and it turns out that can't hit anything, because then I'd have to probably redo this. I'm hoping we can hear. Now this is, well, that's because I'm hoping that. I mean, it'd be a shame if we've done this and it turns out that can't hit anything. I'm hoping we can. Then I'd have to probably redo this. I'm hoping we can. Who knows? This is because I'm hoping that. Okay. So if anyone, I'm hoping we can hear. Unless I've accidentally muted my mic and, I mean, who knows. Okay, so I haven't muted my mic, because otherwise I would have been talking for quite some time and nobody would be able to hear. That means everyone's missed out. Me calling out the Europa League draws. Oh, we've just had some breaking news. Sorry, this is random. But breaking news: Liverpool reject formal bid in excess of £100 million from Al Ittihad for Salah. No intention to sell Moussalah is always stated in public and private. Al Ittihad bid was huge, but no deal. That's interesting. What do we think? He's not going. He's not going. That's my opinion. if we sell him, we are gonna struggle in finding a replacement. We are definitely gonna struggle in finding a replacement. But I don't think we're ever gonna sell him. Honestly, in my opinion, it'll be the silliest thing that our club has done if we did ever choose to sell him. But personally, I don't think we are gonna sell. I mean, he's too good of a player. But yeah. So that was just a pond thing. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna leave. I mean, the money is tempting, of course. Some people love to be tempted by the amount of money that Saudi is basically throwing at players and managers, but a player like Salah, I don't think he's in it for the money. He didn't join us for the money. Personally, I think he's in for the passion and just wanting to stay loyal and, you know, dedicated. But yeah, that's just my opinions. Anyway, I'm going to end it here. Thank you to all those that tuned in. I apologise about the numerous technical difficulties we had, but what can I do? There's not much I can do, unfortunately. I mean, if you can hear me now, that's great, but if I find out that I've been talking for an hour and I could not hear audio, then that is going to be an issue. But anyway, have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna probably go live again, reacting to West Ham and Luton later today. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, stay safe, obviously. That's the most important thing. Over anything else, prioritizing safety is the most important thing anyone can do. Yeah. Like I said, thank you to all that have tuned in, and bye.